On Tuesday night, America watched on election night as key results trickled in, which saw Zoran Mamdani become New York City mayor, Abigail Spanberger win the Virginia governorship, and Mikey Sherrill for governor of New Jersey. But the most important result of the night, put together by American patriots or terrorists, given your view, came as the CFB playoff committee released its first rankings and playoff bracket. Welcome to the Moonstam Cast. I am Jordan. This is oh cool, Notre Dame's there. To my Memphis, Brian. Brian, how are you?
I'm okay. I've been fighting a cough all day, but CFB rankings, everyone's thrilled about that, right? Like this is a good list. No one's upset about this.
Everyone is happy with everyone who made it in. There's no questions whatsoever about Ohio State being number one or Indiana being in there. I didn't see multiple A&M fans say, why is A&M not number one? Also, I've seen the why is Memphis there 1,000 times already, aka get rid of the group of five. So really, just like election night, it's so not contentious whatsoever. Everyone is going to have an easy time with this. No one's mad like Virginia's in there. Everyone's super cool with that one. So yeah, it's going to be a bloodbath come December 7th.
I don't know how we're 10. I don't know how we're with Miami losing like so much. They're a 2-loss team, and we're a 2-loss team, and they beat us in the head-to-head. Now, yes, I know the argument about that was this team and this is this. They're basing it off on the now teams, not the start of the year teams. But still, then that takes away from. Do you devalue games at the beginning of the season? Mm. Like then you should not have big matchups like that if that's what you're going to say, because it makes it's not right that we are in and Miami beat us and we have the same record and they're not in. It doesn't make any sense.
I think the committee, and this is kind of why I like the AP poll is like dead now. It's made up and the points don't matter, as we know. It already doesn't matter at the beginning of the season as it is, because it has no weight on this. That's a reactionary poll where everyone votes on Saturday night and they say, hey, this is what we think based on it's like half the time my picks for the NFL where it's like vibes, brother. This is kind of what I feel in the moment. I don't know I think I picked the Panthers last week or something. Every once in a while I'll pick the Panthers for fun. Yeah, it just kind of fits. It's vibes based, brother. Bryce Young all the way. I think the CFB committee is very context based. They'll look at you, Notre Dame, versus Miami and be like, listen, at the beginning of the season, yes, Miami and Carson Beck were firing all cylinders to beat Notre Dame. Now Notre Dame looks a lot better. And Miami and Carson Beck looks like Georgia Carson Beck, which again, as a Carson Beck hater, another win for me. But it's all about context. But also at the same time, I think it's 5 of the top 12 have a strength of schedule below 50. So I don't really know I'd love to see the discussions come out into play, because listen, Texas being 11, I don't I know they're playing well now, but dog, I watch Arch CTE Arch Manning is, yes, doing well. He throws more than 10 yards sometimes. At the same time, we all watched Arch Manning the first couple of weeks. It's oh my God, Eli and Peyton are about to disown this kid.
I don't, sorry. I don't know. It's the first week of this. So this is the least important one. This doesn't really mean anything for the time being. It really doesn't. But it doesn't sit right. It doesn't. It very much feels like, why play the game then? Sure, yes, recency bias and all, like you explained, but then does that hurt us because the A&M game was also super early in the season, which is our now our signature loss, which is the most heartbreaking, disgusting thing I've ever said in my entire life. It's just, I don't know. I want to be there. Obviously I want a shot at a national championship. I want to be in the dance. I'll take every opportunity I can, but it doesn't sit too well. Now, luckily Pittsburgh is now ranked. So we have another ranked opponent on the schedule. And we could have maybe had Navy if they were undefeated, but they lost. So
here, I have a question as well. I kind of was pondering. Virginia is someone in the ACC has to make it in technically. I don't know if anyone wants them to, but technically they have to make it in. Looking at the rankings from the committee, you have Texas and Oklahoma at 11 and 12, which means they're going to get left. Both of them are like the first two out. They're not even they're on the bubble, as it brings college basketball terms. At what point, and I don't think it's happened yet, does the SEC crew of just the collective hive mind start yelling about them not being like saying, let's get rid of the group of five and let's get rid of the ACC so we can now have another SEC team. Because I have not seen SEC fans argue for Texas or Oklahoma yet. So I'm kind of wondering, when do they get to join the whole whenever you see Vanderbilt at 16 or I don't know, I'm trying to see Missouri 22. At what point do they say they should be higher or they should be included? And I'm not sure it's going to happen yet, but it was just a fun little thought experiment of when do the SEC dick rotters finally get involved and say Texas and Oklahoma are one of us now.
Can I just comment on that? Because
Yes.
I have no idea when that's coming. I hate conference rooters. I don't understand it. No, I do understand it from a logistical standpoint. Yes, other schools being good in your conference means probably more funding and higher TV deals and all these things for you guys, possibly new recruits. But that means you're actively cheering for them.
Yeah.
No. It's like the Colts made the playoffs, right? I'd be like, well, AFC South representation. No, hell no.
I think it's because SEC fans have been, and this is
it's not just SEC fans; it's Big Ten fans too.
Well, I was going to say SEC fans with the
Big 12.
Big Ten fans are just Big 12. Actually, I don't think they do it as much because
they're the lowest. ACC because everyone is bad and they're like
everyone. Yeah, I was going to say SEC because they're the most. They're the loudest, at least right now. I think the Big Ten is also loud. They're also just the most annoying because it's. I mean, I was going to say Michigan and Ohio State, but you'll have Penn State fans going in there and being loud. It's no, you're not allowed to be loud anymore. You fired your head coach, who, by the way, probably should have been fired in the first place. But they are I think they had their ego inflated by the ESPN of it all, where ESPN and the other who have a vested interest in making sure the SEC is the biggest conference, given that they paid they paid for the paid media rights for the SEC and the ACC. ACC, it's you can't even lie. You can't even lie about that. You just have to look at the product on the field and the court and be whatever. The SEC, they've had their dick sucked basically for the past. I mean, they've even their ball's been fondled a little bit at the same time. I can't clip that, but they've had their ego so inflated that they are SEC best. And so everyone here is much better than everyone else. I mean, there's another hypothetical win for the SEC meme that goes around all the time. And I fail to see a discussion about sports where an SEC fan does not bring in the fact we'd go undefeated in that schedule. It's you go to Kentucky. No, you wouldn't. Let's calm down here. So I think the SEC is kind of beat out for the Big Ten in my mind for the most annoying fans.
I don't agree with that. I'm just saying I don't understand conference fans at all.
It's because it's if we are do better as a conference, my team, that's a mid-rate team, like a Missouri. And Missouri's not a mid-rate team, but in the SEC, it's mid-rate compared to the top 6 or so. If the SEC does well there, then of course Missouri can get included. Or the I don't know, the Alabama's of the world, when you have a Kalen DeBoer season, which isn't this season, last season, where you're on the bubble. Well, if the SEC is better in every single way, they can be well, why is our team not in there? Why is our team? It's well, you've lost 3 games. You're not allowed to be in there. You lost 4 games. You're not allowed to be in there. So I think it's but it's also the most annoying thing in the world. Where it's just annoying. I don't get it. Root for your team and hate your rival. And that's what I have to say. It's how sports works.
That's all. I just don't understand the conference fans. Do you want to briefly go over the top 10? And you can just tell me if you feel they're underrated, properly rated, or overrated.
Sure,
Top 12.
I'm down for that.
All right, number 1, Ohio State.
So I'm gonna add this. Yes, bright spot. if they had put Indiana or A&M at number one, I wouldn't have argued either.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
I think it's they haven't the arguments they haven't really played anyone, but dude, if you've just watched an Ohio State game this year, they are a well-oiled machine. They are just one unit that operates. It's crazy. And we'll see in upcoming weeks about when they're starting to play better teams. But no, I think they're properly rated at number one. But you're right. I would not have scoffed at anyone putting Indiana or Texas A&M at one. Indiana 2 then.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. We're like, it seems like the top three are just kind of in this weird,
almost interchangeable.
Like Ohio State's definitely gonna be number one because they're the previous national champions. I don't think anyone's gonna rate them below that. At the same time, I'd like if you said A&M is the best team in the country, I'd be like, I can't fight you on that one. And you put like maybe Ohio State at 3, I would be like, but like if you put Indiana one, I also wouldn't fight you on that. I don't know. I think again the top 3 are like interchangeable. Where I like A&M at least. Don't fight me. I feel like they faced better opponents than Ohio State.
I agree.
Yeah. But at the same time, like you see Ohio State and you're like, they could beat A&M. Like even though they had not played an A&M level team, the same you're like, I see the mechanics. There are good bones. It's like an old house. There are good bones on that house. Good bones on that team.
All right, going to number 4 then, Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Alabama. This goes back to my argument that this is a context-based committee. Alabama has looked really good the past couple of weeks. Now, if you ask me like the early season Alabama, I probably wouldn't have given that to you, but I don't know if I'm going to fight. Like, I don't know. I don't love it. Like maybe BYU should be higher, but at the same time, the Big 12 isn't the best football conference. Maybe you argue, I don't know, the Ole Miss loss was less worse, but again, it feels like Alabama, Georgia, Ole Miss are kind of interchangeable. Again, it's like a second tier.
So a second tier of 3. Okay.
Yeah, second tier of 3.
Then we'll just drop down to 7, which is BYU.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I've watched BYU play. They're also good, but they play the Big 12. And I don't know if I don't know. BYU probably should be above Tech anyway. So I like where BYU is.
Well, they're going to be able to settle their differences this week because they play each other.
And I really look forward to Tech losing.
I mean, it's at Tech. Tech's home.
Yeah, but they can't throw tortillas anymore. They lost all their power.
Oh, it's Jover.
No,
all right. So it's BYU and Texas Tech, just perfect. Oregon.
Yeah. Like looking at who else I see in there, like Virginia and Louisville don't deserve to go up. I can make the argument Texas or Oklahoma deserve to go up. I could make the argument Notre Dame should drop down, like to lower spot, like 13, 4, but I don't think there's anyone who looking below them could jump above Oregon.
I agree with that. Notre Dame. You just said it, overrated.
I don't know if overrated is the right word, but at the same time, I don't love, I don't know. What are your thoughts on this? I want to know what your thoughts
I told
are.
you, I don't think we should be top 12 for the current moment. I think the fact that Miami has dropped off a cliff matters, and I feel like the loss to them matters a lot. Now that Pittsburgh is ranked in the top 25, if we win that game, which is not who we play this week, but if we win that game, then I will say, yeah, okay, there's a ranked opponent beaten besides USC. You know, we've had 4 ranked games, lost 2 of them. One of them is the number 3 team in the nation. And then, you know, we won our other 2 ranked teams, USC and Pitt. If we win out, we're in. If we win out, we're in. But it just feels dirty. This takes me back to the beginning of the season when we were 0-2 and we were ranked number 24. And I said, it feels dirty to be an 0-2 team ranked inside the top 25. Sure, we lost by a total of 4 points, but it still felt dirty. This just feels dirty that Miami beat us. We have the same amount of losses. By head-to-head is the first tiebreaker, or I was led to believe it was the first tiebreaker. So that means that they should be in and we shouldn't be in, just from that. So I'm never, like I said, I'm never going to tell them, pull us out. I don't want to be there. We don't deserve it. If they're going to give it to us, great. Let's hope we go on a run. Jeremiah Love. But I don't know. It just feels dirty. It feels weird.
Puerto Rican pullout. Don't be a bitch. But yeah, like I actually would make the argument. I'm not as down on the Miami loss as I like. It doesn't count as much to me that Miami's bad now because Miami then was good. It's the same argument I have against like quadrant wins and losses, Q1, 2, 3, 4 losses in bad college basketball. It's like, yeah, like it can change, but at the time you played them, they were on a hot streak. Miami was really good when you played Miami. Now, if you play Miami, you might beat them by 21, and that's
maybe that's what the committee's considering.
That's what I think. That's why I think the committee, and this is why I wish they were televised. I think they're very context based, and that they look at the moment and say, okay, well, when Notre Dame lost to Miami and week one,
Mm-hmm.
what was Miami playing like for the next couple of weeks? They were really good. Now, like if you lost Miami right now, I'd be like, oh my god, like no, get this team out of here. But like they look at A&M and they go like, well, you lost to A&M, and if A&M had dropped off a cliff maybe last week. Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, but they were playing really, like, I thought they were going to be SEC champion. Still do. But, like, I think they're very context-based. They look at what's happening. Like, Texas ranked at 11. They look at Texas in the beginning of the season where we were like, oh, my God, like, oh, Texas is not back. Now they're looking at Texas like, oh, Arch Manning has CTE and he's great now. So, I think that I wish their discussion was televised, but I think it's, like, we're so used to the AP poll being our guiding post. And this is like, because we are from the BCS generation growing up. I think a lot of people are as well, that the AP poll and like the reactionary nature of the AP poll is what we think of. Where in reality, like that doesn't make a ton of sense. Where it's like, well, yeah, they lost to Miami. It's like, yeah, but they lost to Miami week one when one, they're still trying to figure themselves out. Two, Miami was really good for the last the next 5 weeks. So that's why I think the committee's doing. Do I know? Of course I don't. But that's what I think they're kind of thinking through at the moment. Now, again, should Notre Dame be 10? I don't know. I think if Texas beats, let's say we go through this, Texas beats A&M, Texas probably should get it over. Let's say even Texas loses another game. I don't know who Texas plays. They lose to like I'll look up Texas' schedule. But like Texas loses to a really good team, and then beats A&M. It's gonna I don't know. They beat Ben. Who do they have next? They beat Georgia, but then they lose to A&M. I think that looks better on Texas as like over you guys. Even if you're like Pitt's, let's say Pitt somehow gets in the top 15. They won't, but they did. Maybe they do. So I don't know. I think it's a context versus reactionary base. I don't know if I'm right though.
It's going to get complicated. It is complicated. It's just going to get more complicated as we add more games on. But it's the ranking everyone agrees with, right? There's been no problems.
No problems whatsoever. I'd like to thank Avril Lavigne for her sponsorship of the CFB football committee this year for complicated.
Do you have anything else on college football?
Last thing, only one quick thing. Apparently, ESPN FPI said Indiana has the best chance to win the national championship. Wow. I like Kurt Cignetti. I think everyone likes Kurt Cignetti. He has a cool story. He's like the coach who did it, quote unquote, the right way. At the same time, that means bullshit. I'll go again. I predicted Ohio State last year, which I don't know if it's cool or not.
You gotta do it again.
I gotta do it. I mean, yeah, I'll do it again. My numbers were just like, oh, good teams are good at football, and they get more yards and let less people score more than their opponent, or have more yards than their opponent. That's entirely what my research was. It turned out, but I was right. But yeah, that's all I have in college football.
All right, my four big games of the week because I tried my.
Actually, I had one more thing. College game day. Going to I was at Tech this week. Wrong choice. Should have gone somewhere else. Oregon State versus Sam Houston. I think they're 1-7 versus 0-8. Two of the worst teams in the nation by far. Listen, we all watch good games. Yes, we can all. It's easy to watch good games, but do you have the courage to watch the worst game you've ever seen in your life?
We're going to get to that when we get to the NFL, man.
Okay. Oh, I know exactly.
Trust me.
I know exactly. I think I have it. It's called the Battle of the Ass is what I have it written down. I know exactly which game you're talking about.
So my 4 big games really quick for this year or for this weekend. I normally try and find 5 or 6, but all that really jumped out at me was 4. Number 8 BYU at number 9 Texas Tech. Number 3 A&M at number 19 Missouri. Navy at Notre Dame. Sorry, Navy at Notre Dame, and LSU at number 4 Alabama. Does LSU get the interim head coach bump? It's going to be interesting because they just let go of Kelly. It's just, I'm still doing a victory lap about that, man.
They have James Franklin on the way. Who is okay?
We agree that LSU is the most sought after job that's currently open, right?
Yes. Here's the thing. I don't know if I want to get involved in LSU right now as a coach because you have the governor, the AD's gone. The governor's I don't know why the governor's in charge of this, but the governor is now appointing himself the head of the selection committee. He's Jerry Jonesed himself into this, except he doesn't own, the way he owns LSU, I don't know. That's I don't know. But at the same time, I don't know if I'm a head coach. Theoretically, let's just say James Franklin. I don't think it's James Franklin. Let's just theoretically say that. Penn State was a little touch and go as it was. Are you sure?
Oh yeah. They're all about touch and go. Yeah. Let me tell you, State fans all about touch and go.
It was a little fast and loose, some may say.
It's Jordan.
He's getting them. Woo! You get showered all the time, and bad luck. Oh no. Okay. But Penn State is Penn State. LSU now has a guy who has a vested interest in finding a good head coach whose job is to get reelected. I'm not really sure I want to fuck with that because imagine I started off, let's say 0-2, 1-2, let's say 2-3 even. Is my job safe? You're paying me $10 million this year. At the same time, the governor is calling me for some reason. I don't know his name because I don't live in the state. I don't know who he is, what party he's a part of. He's like my congressman. Who the fuck is that? I don't know. And he's calling you, asking you what's the team looking like this year? It's I don't know, man. Go sign a bill or something. Don't you have governor stuff to do? So if it was just LSU, yes. LSU, yes. The problem is there is now context and outside factors coming in. The reason the Texas job may not be the most sought after job, let's say Sark gets fired, is because the boosters are going to kill you. The boosters are the most annoying. We said baseball writers are dweebs. Texas boosters are dweebs, right? I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to be in a room with them ever. I don't know if I want to then be dealing with, again, the governor of Louisiana as my wink wink boss when the AD again. So maybe Penn State is the most sought after job because it's at least their boosters are just boosters.
You don't think Florida?
What?
You'd put Penn State over Florida?
I don't think Florida's in a good place right now. Penn State, at least, again, not to go back to our
Florida.
Yeah, but go back to our discussion. Penn State has good bones. You're in the Big Ten, so you can go beat up on was it Michigan, Penn State? Actually, this is maybe not this is about an argument. I was gonna say Penn State, Michigan, and I think Rutgers. I'm not Michigan State, not Michigan, and maybe Rutgers are 0-22 in the Big Ten right now. So maybe it's not. The Florida job is also sought after. I'm just trying to think of do you want to go to Florida right now and have to recruit against? But Florida State and Miami are not good either. So honestly, maybe it's Florida. In theory, yes, LSU. Sorry, I'm being talkative today. I've had a weird day. In theory, LSU, but in reality, I don't know if I want to go to LSU.
I did not know about that about the governor. So that is huge. That does suck.
Yeah, it's just again, boosters are the most annoying people that ever exist. But do you really want the booster to be Jeff Landry? I don't know. At least Josh Shapiro would leave you alone probably because he's too busy trying to be Obama. And that's a joke for political people. They'll get it. The governor of Pennsylvania is trying to be Obama 2.0, and he just it doesn't work. Everyone just sees through it immediately. So he's just like, I don't know, a bad CJ Stroud game. Yeah, just easy to see through.
Oh, speaking of, if you're ready to move on to NFL, CJ Stroud is listed as out. So we will have Mills Mafia.
Hell yeah. Good for him.
Against Jacksonville, a divisional game that literally is going to have our season on the line. We win this game, we're alive. Not very much. We've got a pulse. We lose this game, it's done. We're done for the season. Wrap it up. Set this home. Fuck them.
Congrats to the Jacksonville Jaguars on the win then, because after what I said, again, Davis Mills, you come in, not much is expected of you. You're a backup quarterback. You're 30-something. I don't know what he is.
No, he's like 24, dude.
There's no way Davis Mills is 24.
He's 27.
Oh, okay. So I was not wrong. For some reason, I thought he'd been in the league forever. He's again, the thing with the backup quarterback is I don't need to know anything about you. Unless you're like Colt McCoy or
Shedeur Sanders.
Well, is he at this point, like, why not put him in? Why not have a little?
No, I completely agree. Fuck it. You drafted them both. Why not? What do you have to lose?
I mean, well, if it goes badly, the Browns don't have anything to do right now. I don't really know.
Unless actually, hold on. I'm going to defend the Browns. I'm going to defend the Browns real quick. Listen, they spent 2 draft picks on quarterbacks this year. Why not just ride it out with Gabriel this year? Just see what you have. If by the end of the year you should have enough tape and realize this is going to be the guy, or there's no way, and then you've already drafted next year's quarterback experiment.
Oh, there we go.
So you just got to sign a veteran to be a backup, and Gabriel gets down to 3rd string, and you have Shedeur. It's not a bad plan. If I seriously doubt that anyone has put any thought into this, and that's what they're doing. But it wouldn't be the worst plan in the world.
Hey, if they want to sign a veteran, who has a contract that's coming up soon?
Joe Flacco.
Let's something about Flacco. Ride number 2.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my God. I can't imagine Aaron Rodgers on the Browns. He'd kill somebody. But I don't know. I was going to say, sorry, Colt McCoy and Case Keenum. I couldn't remember Case Keenum's name because I'm stupid. That's what I was trying to do. So, congrats to the Jaguars. Good for you.
That was literally my only NFL note.
I have some college
there's the sad one that defensive lineman for the Cowboys died.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to address that.
We should not touch that.
We shouldn't touch things that are sad. We're not good at that.
The only sadness we cause is when our teams are servers. But any sadness that we talk about is because our teams have hurt us.
Oh, I got full on depressed on Monday because UH won, but it was Kelvin Sampson's 800th win. Should have been in San Antonio. That was supposed to be because it was $799 going to the national championship. It's supposed to be win the national championship, get 800. Now he gets it fucking Lehigh. A few college basketball notes, and then I want to move on. I won't inundate you because there's really not a ton. One, Auburn, gonna be asked this year. They went to overtime.
Jordan. You did this last year. You did this last year where you made fun of the SEC and you went in on Alabama and Auburn and Florida, and it fucked you.
Okay, here's the thing. This year, not going to touch. I don't think Florida's going to be as good as they were because they lost Walter Clayton Jr., who was their guy who basically got them to the tournament. Alabama, not touching with the 10-foot pole. It's fine. Auburn, though, as we know, they lost their coach in one of the dumbest ways possible because he's going to run for Senate. They have Steve Pearl running, who I think maybe up to 2017 was a medical sales assistant. Don't quote me. But they won in overtime against, and would you like to guess the team? You hear overtime Auburn, it's probably a good team, right?
No, it's the beginning of the basketball season. It was just fucking a mid-major. It's
Bethune-Cookman. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going to be so honest with you. Are they even in they're Division I? They're in a conference. Long story short, they went to overtime with them. Won 95-90. Now you go, Jordan, maybe it was just a bad game. They outshot them on free throws 38-9, Auburn. And also, Cookman got a tech because the guy was wearing a jersey that was the wrong jersey number as listed on the roll sheet or whatever. They're not going to be like Bruce Pearl may actually not be running for Senate. He may have just been like, "Hey, Auburn's going to be ass this year. Never mind.
Fuck this, I'm out."
Let the Final Four appearance be my legacy here. They're not going to be very good. Like, I watched the highlights. I didn't watch the game because I was like, why would I watch that game? And then it turns out actually it was an instant classic. Watch the highlights. Ooh, tough. Not good. Tough. That was a tough one to watch, buddy. It's like the guy's a first-year head coach who's only been an assistant for a couple of years. Ooh. The second thing, TCU, LOL. TCU, all of Big 12 is 1-0. Every team in the Big 12. Great basketball conference, maybe the best basketball conference. We'll see. Every team was 1-0, except for TCU, who lost to New Orleans. Very funny stuff. Good for you guys. Remember when you lost in the national championship?
To Georgia, 63-7?
Who knows? Who knows? Carson.
Are you talking about basketball national championship?
No. I was talking about that one.
Yeah.
I just like to rub it.
I'm pretty sure it was 63-7.
I just like to rub it in their face. And then the Mountain West Conference, going to be a one-bid conference this year.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jordan. I was wrong.
What was it?
65-7.
Okay. My bad. God, I forgot how much of a beating that. Like that's not even a fun. Like that's not even like a 40-something to 7. It's like, ugh.
Was it 9 touchdowns and a safety?
And the things when did Stetson Bennett come out of the game? It was like the third quarter. So, with all that said, Mountain West Conference is going to be a one-big conference this year. Boise State lost to Hawaii Pacific, and UNLV, who's supposed to, usually an okay team, lost to UT Martin. And now looking good for the Mountain West this year. And then Koa Pete, early call, going to be your National Player of the Year. That's my early call. Don't know if it's right. Could be right. Who knows? Huh?
I just want to read this to you back. This is how sad this game was. Touchdown, Georgia. Field goal, Georgia. Touchdown, TCU. 4 minutes 45 seconds left in the first. Touchdown, Georgia. 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 I forgot not only was this a major ass kicking, but TCU scored with almost 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter and did not sniff field goal range for the rest of the game.
They beat Michigan, right? They beat Michigan to go to the national championship. Am I wrong? I think it was Michigan.
Think so?
Maybe that's because Michigan want to win one next year. I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but you have to think if you lost to that team, that has to make you feel
Michigan.
Badly. Yeah, I remember making fun of Jim Harbaugh. I was like, "Oh, you lost to that team? That team that got? Not even their ass spanked. They got their ass like the ass was not red; it was like crimson red after the game.
Gone.
There's no. The ass was there was no ass. A sad existence, no ass. So that's all. I have some betting, like the whole thing with the UFC betting going wrong, and then there's scandals with betting, and then the ESPN changing from Bet MGM whatever they're at with DraftKings.
Yeah, we're with Penn Gaming.
Penn Gaming. It's also stupid because it was the whole they were talking about the Chauncey Billups issue, and they took the betting thing off their ticker. It's also stupid. So I feel okay. Well, it's not going to listen to sponsorships because no one gives a shit. I feel like last week we talked about TalkBall. I was like, you can't make me download another app. I don't want another app. Please don't. Same with betting at this point. I'm like, I don't want to bet. Please stop asking me to. Everyone talks about it. I'm so tired of it. Don't make me download a bet app. But I imagine even Robinhood has betting now. It's like, all right, what a fun thing. So,
gambling's fun, man.
Gambling is fun. Just sometimes I don't want to see the lines on every single thing I've ever seen.
I can agree with that.
It's not even like I'm against gambling. It's just like, please stop asking me to. Like, it's whenever I get an email from like Sweet Green. It's like, I haven't been there in 2 years. Please stop emailing me. I don't care. Like, I Dollar Shave Club.
You can hit unsubscribe, right?
Yeah, but I just forget to. I just look at it and get angry. But I actually do better. I need to do a better job of unsubscribing from things. Dollar Shave Club email me. I'm like, I signed up when I was 14. I don't need. I never bought anything from you. Stop emailing me. And I unsubscribed today too. So, but yeah, that's all the notes I have from today.
Actually, right before we go to picks and then my picks, which is funny they bring up the gambling. You just reminded me that I still get emails from Tumblr because I had to create a Tumblr for an English class freshman year. And I just get 5 blogs you should follow twice a week, and I just delete the email.
I sold something on Etsy for fun just to see if I could do it. It was a print that I outsourced to a third party. I made $200. It was a good time. I was like, this is kind of stupid. They still send me emails all the fucking time. I'm like, I haven't sold anything in there for 3 years. Please stop talking to me. I beg of you. It's always in high school. I think I've been using this email since high school. So I still have my college applications in there, which is fun to look at. But I get emails from places I've been I don't even know. What are you? I got an email from the Bridgerton Candlelight Ball. I was like, did I ever sign up for this? Was I drunk and signed up for it? I know.
That's insane.
Yeah. So, all right. Want to do some picks now?
Yeah. Well, last week I went 8. We should have both gone 8 and 6, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay. And now I'm 80, 54 and 1.
I'm 80, 52 and 1.
All right. Someone's math is wrong here.
Okay. What were you?
I'm 80, 54 and 1.
54 and 1. I was 73, 46 and 1 last week.
Last week I was 60 and 80. No, I was 72 and 48.
Okay. So you
God
did
damn
6.
It. This is what we should have moved it to a fucking Google Doc, like we said.
Well, you did 6 and I did 6. And then you were what last week? Sorry to do this on the pod. This is a great podcast.
I was 8 and 6 last week.
No, what was your record before that? Yeah, your full record.
It was 72, 48 and 1.
Okay, it says I was. Oh no, actually, it sounds about right. What was your record this week?
80 and 54. Oh, my record this week was 8 and 6.
No, because I'm 81, 52. There's one game off somewhere.
God damn it!
You were 72, 48, and 1.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many. We'll figure this out. We'll find out how many NFL games have been played this year, and we'll figure this out. All this to say, I also went 8 and 6, and we'll figure it out.
Games have been played 2025 season.
Google. I don't know if I trust them.
136 games.
80. Let's see. 81.
I've got 135, so I'm missing a game somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm at one. I'm at. How many did you say?
136 is what you should be at.
I'm at 134. Hold on.
Okay, so you're missing 2 games, and I'm missing 1.
Yeah, we need to. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and start listening again.
I'm okay with just taking. We just take losses.
I don't know if I'm
I mean, that's 2 losses for you, though.
I'm gonna be neurotic enough to go back and look at all this.
All right.
Let's start a spreadsheet this week, or we'll send our picks afterwards or something like that.
Yes,
makes their life easier.
Yes.
Okay, you want to go through the games this week? We'll figure this shit out later.
Yeah. Tonight, Raiders at Broncos.
Broncos. Huh?
Yeah, Broncos. Falcons at Colts. That's
Colts plus Sauce Gardner.
London or Spain?
It's London, I think. Is
London.
Let's see. Hold on.
I think it's London.
Yeah, I think it's another London game. Colts is our team. They are in 8:30. Colts foul. Okay, cool. Oh, no, they actually might be in London. They're in Berlin.
Oh, they're in Berlin. That's right, Germany.
Yeah, because it's Olympia Stadion or something like that.
So Falcons at Colts. Technically, but in Berlin.
Colts. Colts is our team, even though we murder people.
Here's the shit game of the week. Browns at Jets.
I picked Browns for funsies.
I'm going with the Jets, baby. At least we made the shitty game interesting.
Interesting.
Saints at Panthers.
Give me the Panthers.
I've got the Panthers as well. Patriots at Buccaneers.
Give me the Bucks, please.
Give me the Patriots. Ravens at Vikings.
Give me the Vikings.
Give me the Ravens. Bills at Dolphins.
Give me the Bills. But it just feels like a Bills loss. And it feels like a Bills loss.
No, I'm still going Bills, though.
Yeah.
Giants at Bears.
Bears.
I'm going Bears. Jaguars at Texans.
Jaguars.
Cardinals at Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Lions at Commanders.
Lions.
Rams at I'm also going Lions. Rams at 49ers.
Rams.
Going 49ers. Kyle Shanahan just beats up McShay, and I don't know. I don't understand it. No. Steelers at Chargers.
Steelers. Rest in peace, Joe Alt.
Oh, right. Okay, I also wrote Steelers. I was shocked. I was like, right, Joe Alt was out for the season. Yeah.
When I looked it up, the Steelers have a tops. They're the sixth best D line. I'm like, I don't know if I trust the Chargers line without Joe Alt. So, yeah, rest in peace.
And then last game, Monday night game, Eagles at Packers. That's a good Monday night game.
It's going to be good. I'm going Eagles, and I won't watch it because I have YouTube TV.
I'm going Eagles as well. But to have fun with it, I'm going Packers.
All right.
That was originally a pick the opposite game that I had written down. Puppy.
I'm gonna get our mascot for the day.
A little puppy girl.
Hi.
Puppy girl, puppy boy.
Puppy girl. She's tearing up her cage right now, so I have to use here. You want to climb?
Puppy girl.
Oh, hello.
I'm so jealous. I miss having puppies.
This is great podcasting as well.
Well, while you're playing with your puppy, I'll jump over to my side of things. I'm now 68, 72, and 2. It's not getting easier. Let's start it off with Raiders Broncos over 41.5, Colts minus 6.5, Ravens minus 4, Bills Dolphins over 50, Jets money line, Jaguars minus 1.5. That's an insane line, by the way. We lost to that team with CJ Stroud.
Yeah,
it should not be 1.5 Jaguars. It should be like minus 6.5. So I hammered the shit out of it. Patriots plus 3, Panthers minus 5.5, Bears minus 5, Cardinals Seahawks over 44.5, Lions minus 8, 49ers plus 5.5, Steelers plus 35, and Eagles money line. That'll do it. Uh-oh.
No, I'm back.
No, you're back.
Okay, cool. I just got it.
Well, I mean, luckily it was just me talking about the bets, so you didn't.
Cool.
You didn't miss
all right.
anything.
Well, honestly, fuck it. Let's keep this in. Internet problems makes life easier. No one's listening anyway. So, all right. Well, do you have any other last minute notes? All right. With that said, and I'll just keep her right here for this entire thing. Go watch the video on YouTube if you'd like to see this. Thank you for listening. Brian, where can the people find you, actually?
You can find me across all social medias at Auric Polaris, AURICPOLARIS, especially at twitch.tv/Auric Polaris. The adventure in Elden Ring continues. I'm getting my ass kicked by the gargoyles. Jordan, where can the people find you?
Find me at Jordan's Thoughts on Twitter and across all platforms at Moonsam Sports, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you listening. Please like, subscribe, share, whatever you can do, wherever you're listening, and we will see you next week.
Let's have a weekend.